Imagine this for a second. What if I told you that in the 1960s, 12 humans left Earth on a secret mission to live among aliens on a distant planet? And some of them never came back. Hey everyone, welcome to the second episode of Nexus, the podcast where we dive into the crossroads of technology, science, and, well, all the weird and wonderful mysteries. I'm Sean, and I'm here with my co-host, Alice.
That's right, folks. Today we're diving into one of the wildest conspiracy theories out there. Project Serpo, the alleged alien exchange program. Was it real? What did they find out there? Stick with us as we uncover the secrets.
Let's get into it. If you're as obsessed with the unknown as we are, you're in for a treat.
So, Sean, for those who might not know, break it down. What exactly is Project Serpo supposed to be?
All right, here's the deal. Project Serpo is this mind-blowing story that came out of leaked documents in the early 2000s. Supposedly, back in 1965, the US government struck a deal with an alien race called the Ebens, from a planet in the Zeta Reticuli system. The agreement? An exchange program. 12 of our people, military and scientists, would go live on their planet Serpo for over a decade, while some Ebens stayed here on Earth. It's like the ultimate cultural exchange, except, with extraterrestrials.
That's wild. And these documents, where did they even come from? Are we talking declassified stuff or just rumors?
It's murky, which is what makes it so intriguing. A lot of this info supposedly came from an anonymous whistleblower who worked in military intelligence. They leaked details through emails to UFO researchers around 2005. Claiming to have access to classified reports. Some of these docs describe the mission in insane detail, like how the team traveled through some kind of wormhole or portal to get to Serpo, which is like 39 light years away. There's no way. We had that tech in the 60s. So it had to be alien assistance.
Okay, but I've got to ask, how much of this can we trust? I mean, anonymous sources and leaked emails? It sounds like it could be an elaborate hoax.
Fair point. But here's why I believe it. There are too many consistent details across different accounts. Whistleblowers, including some who claim to have been part of the Defense Intelligence Agency, have backed up the story over the years. They talk about how the Ebens were peaceful, humanoid, but totally different. Biologically, like they communicated telepathically. And get this, of the 12 who went, only 8 came back in 1978. The others? They chose to stay on Serpo.
Wait, hold up. Chose to stay? I mean, why on Earth, or I guess why on Serpo, would someone decide not to come back? That's the part that's been bugging me.
Right. So, according to the leaks, life on Serpo was different, but not bad. The planet had a weird environment, dry, desert-like, but sustainable. The Ebens had a highly advanced society with no conflict, no money, just pure cooperation. Some of the humans apparently felt more at home there than on Earth. One account even said a couple of them formed deep bonds with the Ebens, almost like family.
That's haunting to think about. I wonder if it was the culture, or maybe something about the planet itself, that drew them in. Speaking of which, let's talk about Serpo's environment. I've read it orbits 2 suns. How does that even work? I'm trying to wrap my head around what life would be like under 2 stars.
Oh, it's trippy. So, Serpo is in a binary star system, meaning it revolves around 2 suns. From what the whistleblowers describe, one star is brighter and hotter, kinda like our sun, while the other is dimmer, more like a red dwarf. The planet's orbit creates long periods of daylight, sometimes from both suns at once, sometimes just one. The humans reportedly struggled with the heat and the weird day-night cycles at first, but the Ebens had the tech to shield living areas from radiation.
That's so bizarre to imagine. Like, two suns in the sky? Wouldn't that mess with gravity or climate in ways we can't even fathom? I'm curious how the Ebens evolved in such a setup. Maybe that's why their biology is so different?
Exactly. And the leaks mention the humans had to wear special gear to protect their eyes and skin because of the intense light. But over time, they adapted, or at least, some did. It makes you wonder if staying behind was partly about becoming part of that world, physically and mentally.
Yeah, it's almost poetic in a creepy way. I'm also curious about what the Ebens got out of this exchange. If the story's true, why bring humans to their planet at all? Were they studying us? Like, we were studying them?
Well, that's the million-dollar question. Some whistleblowers claim the Ebens wanted to understand human emotions and conflict, since their society lacks those things. Others say it was a diplomatic move, like building trust after earlier encounters, think Roswell or other crash incidents. Whatever the reason, the humans who returned brought back crazy stories. But supposedly most of their reports are still locked away, in classified vaults.
It's like every answer leads to 10 more questions. I did hear there's a documentary on Amazon Prime Video about this. But honestly, I'd rather dig into these first-hand accounts, if they're even real. What do you think the chances are? We'll ever get the full story?
Slim to none, to be honest. Unless there's a major leak or someone high up spills the beans. But that's why we're here, to piece together what we can and keep asking the hard questions.
Well, so we've covered some today, from secret missions to alien planets with two suns. Like, whatever resource available, but the truth about Project Serpo? It's still out there, hidden in shadows.
Totally. I'm convinced something happened. Too many details line up. But without hard evidence, we're left speculating. Why did some stay on Serpo? I've even heard of rumors that the Ebens did experiments on humans that lead to a couple of deaths. And even cloned humans, What the Ebens really did? And are there still humans out there, 39 light-years away, living a life we can't even imagine? And are Ebens living among us?
Those questions keep me up at night. Like, literally. What about you, listeners? Do you think Project Serpo was real, or is it just an epic sci-fi story? Hit us up with your thoughts, theories, or any weird info you've come across. And don't forget to subscribe for more such conversation. We want Nexus to be a space where anyone can join the conversation. No jargon, no gatekeeping, just real talk about the questions that keep us up at night.
Yeah, drop us a message or comment. We're dying to hear what you think. Until next time, keep looking up and wondering. I'm Sean.
And I'm Alice. Catch you on the next episode of Nexus. Stay curious.